Hello, welcome to Meet the Gattis. This here is my sister Ashley. I have introduced her a few times before, but today she gets the limelight. So a few weeks ago I did a video on a Target haul, and I had gotten a bunch of homeschool items in the dollar section of the store. And some people were asking about, homeschooling, how do I get started, how does it work? So I thought I would bring in an expert here. She is officially homeschooling one kid right now. My niece Giada is 8 years old. And so Ashley, tell us, why did you want to start homeschooling?
I chose to homeschool probably for a couple different reasons. The main reason was because I enjoyed being homeschooled so much that I wanted to make the same memories with my kids and to be able to go on the field trips that we do. I didn't want Gia to learn any crazy propaganda in public schools, and I wanted to teach her real history and where history started and not craziness.
You wanted to be in control over what she learned.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you intimidated to first start homeschooling? Were you scared?
I don't think I was very scared at first. Since we were starting in kindergarten, I knew that it would be simple and easy, and how hard are colors and letters, right?
Yep. What is one piece of advice that you would give someone wanting to begin homeschooling?
To not be overwhelmed by it. To just start out and have fun.
How would you say not be overwhelmed? Like, how would you achieve that? It sounds easy.
I think it sounds, homeschooling, I think it just sounds overwhelming because as far as like wondering if you're going to have to answer to anybody or turn in any paperwork, and you want to make sure your child's learning the exact thing that they need to be learning, but it's really not that hard.
Okay.
Because you're teaching your child what they need to know.
Yeah.
I think it can be overwhelming to think that you have to get in every single subject every day when you really don't. For example, like we do math every day, we do reading and language every day.
Okay.
But as far as like science, history, and geography, that's something we break up over the trimester. So we do one trimester of each, rather than having to shove all these subjects into one day or even a week.
Right.
So by doing that, we're able to eliminate a couple subjects, and it's not so overwhelming.
Okay. Now I know Giada goes to school on Mondays.
She does.
Well, school, not your traditional school, but tell us about that.
She goes to, she has a Monday class that she goes to, and there is a teacher over them, and she sits with them. I believe it's second and third graders, or it might be third and fourth graders.
Okay.
And so it's a group of about 30 students, and it's not mandatory. She doesn't have to go.
These are all homeschoolers?
They're all homeschoolers in our charter school that attend this. So a lot of them she's homeschooled with since kindergarten, so she knows a few of them for her whole homeschool career. Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that I love about homeschooling. And another thing I think is also very misinterpreted is that when you homeschool, you don't have friends because you're always at home, always with your mom or your dad, whoever's homeschooling you. And it's not true. I mean, when you are a part of a charter school, there are so many other classes that you can get involved with. Like I was saying, I did a jump roping class, so it was like our PE class. I mean, we went to skate days once a month. I mean, we did so many things that
science co-ops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did so many things that were outside of the house with the same families every week. So no, it's a lie that if you're homeschooled, you don't have friends, or you're gonna be awkward. I'm not awkward. I'm not awkward.
Turned out all right.
So anyways, that's a lie, okay?
There's also, our charter school offers so many different extracurricular activities that honestly, if we signed up for all of them, I would have no time to be able to homeschool here at my home. So I have to really pick and choose which ones I want to focus, and I'm able to take her to the school. I try to limit it to 2 days a week that we do that. So the charter school that we're under has been around for about 4 years now. Why I like to be under a charter school is because, rather than on my own, is because they give me a stipend balance of money that I'm able to spend on my curriculum. So it means that basically anything that we don't write in, we give back to the school. So I'm able to purchase all my curriculum through the school, under the school, and then they also pay for our sporting, any sporting events we do, any classes that we take, sewing class, dance class.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, cities. It can be city soccer, or it can be art classes.
And they give you a pretty good stipend, right?
They do.
It's not stingy.
It's not stingy at all.
That's awesome.
We were able to buy a computer with it, and yeah, it's amazing.
Now, do they give you a check at the beginning of the year that you use, or do they reimburse you?
They do not. Yeah, they reimburse us throughout the year. So if I purchase books, I take them into the school and they stamp them with Gateway Academy, and then my check gets issued back to me. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And talk to me about, because Giada has a teacher who comes. Mm-hmm. How often is that?
Her teacher that is over us, she comes about every 6 weeks, maybe every 4 to 6 weeks, and she just comes and she sits with us, and every time she comes it's a little different. Sometimes she'll sit and say, hey, can I do math with Gia today? And so they'll sit there and do math, and then she will, sometimes she'll do like a little reading test on Gia, and just listen to the words as she reads and sees how far she gets and whatever. She's testing her in some way.
So she's just here to make sure that you're on track with her.
She is. And if I have any questions, that's my time to ask. Every 6 to 8 weeks, we also turn in a work record of what our child has learned over that past 6 weeks. Okay. So as far as like chapter 1 through 14 in math, so she has learned how to multiply by 2 and to use a bar graph. So we go into pretty good detail on those sheets. That way they know exactly what is going on in our homes, and if they have any questions, they do ask. So.
Awesome, very cool.
One more thing that I really love about homeschooling is that my first year of homeschooling, I really learned with Giada what her learning type was. Mm. I couldn't imagine her sitting in front of a classroom and just having to do workbook after workbook, or just even being visual and watching stuff all day. Yeah. So she is such a mixture with every subject that she does. I've really been able to learn her strong points. Homeschooling is amazing, and if you're considering it, give it a try. You can try it for a semester. You can try it for a month. Try it. It's a lot of fun, and don't be overwhelmed by it. If you notice that if you do start and you're becoming overwhelmed, just take a step back, breathe, and go play with your kids on the ground and have fun. Mm-hmm. Because it doesn't have to be overwhelming, and or doesn't have to be stressful.
Yes, my favorite homeschooling memory, is when we would go to the Renaissance fairs.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And we were all dressed up in like our Renaissance outfits, of course. I remember I had this dress that I just loved, and I wore it.
You didn't only wear that dress to the Renaissance fair.
Yeah, I probably wore more than once, but everyone's dressed up, and you gotta learn how to do things back in the Renaissance times. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's my favorite memory. What's your favorite memory?
Renaissance food there.
Yes.
And then afterwards, we would go right to the Jelly Belly factory afterwards.
Oh, really? I remember that.
Oh, you know?
I don't actually remember anything that happened at the Renaissance fairs. I just remember loving dressing up and everyone else dressing up too. That was my favorite part. I think that's all I liked.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah. I loved science camp. We went to the coolest science camp ever up in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
We went there every year, same place.
Every year. You know how most kids only get to go their 6th grade year or whatever grade that is?
Right.
We got to go every year.
Yep. Rock climbing.
So
we looked for fossils.
Looked for fossils in this huge sand pit. Banana slugs on our nose, and there was night hikes, and my mom was with me, so I didn't have to get scared of leaving her.
Yeah. Science camp was fun. We still have awesome friends from homeschooling and people we grew up with. So
I even homeschool with some of my homeschooling friends now.
From when you were little.
Yes. Gianna's favorite subject is, I would say, language arts. She just wrote a book.
She just wrote a 6-chapter book about horses. Don't ask her to read it because she will read you the whole thing front to cover.
She will.
She's very proud of it.
Yes. And every time she adds a chapter, she will start over and do something again. So she's quite proud of it. She loves art also, so anytime she's doing something, she's like, hey Mom, can I take a break? And she goes and makes something. I'm like, hey, there's art for the day. So.
Favorite memories? Going to the Hershey factory and getting the free chocolate bar at the end.
Homeschool skate day.
We went in the backyard one time and we were studying like how to, or the mining days. So we had to mine for our own gold. That was fun. Mm-hmm. And my mom like spray painted rocks that were gold.
Oh, choir. Choir was a lot of fun. We even put on a Christmas performance. Being able to spend the night at our friend's house on weeknights and putting on amazing Disney performances, complete with costumes and playing the parts and everything.
Yep, yep. This was like in between school, but like for our lunch breaks, we would watch the Andy Griffith Show every day, and then after school at 3 p.m. we would watch Little House on the Prairie. Every day.
I always enjoyed taking my schoolwork outside and putting the big inflatable floaty on the pool, and I would take it all in the pool and I would just do my school on the pool floating around.
Or school on the trampoline.
That's a good one too.
Or sleeping out on the trampoline.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with homeschooling. Just a fun memory. Jelly Belly Factory. Alcatraz.
That was a good one.
We went to Alcatraz, and you know, you get to steal the jail cells and then be scared for your life and promise God you never do anything bad to go to jail.
Sewing class was super fun. I think I made some amazing culottes. How about Betty Daily Gymnastics?
Gymnastics was awesome. Yes. I was just telling them how an awesome gymnast I was. I was awesome. We would do arts and crafts all the time. Like our favorite thing was either making cards, like thank you cards, rubber stamps, or photo albums, memories, photo albums.
Yeah.
We were quite the creative family. Did I mention the Renaissance Fair?
This is our monthly calendar that we pretty much go over every day. And it's fun to count down to things and, oh, Evilie's birthday, our countdown. But also to go over, I don't know, just days of the week and the weather and learn our months and our days of the week. But it's fun because I'm really noticing that Uriah is, even if he's not so much involved in this, because he doesn't want to sometimes, he is learning like crazy. So just by being in the other room.
And Uriah is how old?
He's 4.
Uriah's 4, so he's technically not in school yet, but he's still learning with Giada.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Since we just enjoyed every part of the Olympics, we've been talking about determination and trying to apply determination to their lives. And we're also talking character traits. I think character traits are very important to learn. So Little House on the Prairie has many character traits, and we're going over those. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yay! Alright guys, well that's it for today's homeschooling video. Thank you for coming to our expert, Ashley Romo. Yeah, let us know if you have any questions. Comment below, give us a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to be notified, right? So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the vlog. Adios!